Let's talk about Sirsasana, which is headstand. It has 11 vinyasas, and the drishti is the nose, Nasagrai drishti. So, from Adho Mukha Svanasana, Sirsasana, Sapta, exhale, prepare. Come into a tabletop position. Let's lower down to those forearms. Measure the distance by grabbing the outsides of the arms and then interlace those fingers but open the palms, okay? Place the crown of the head in that pocket that we just made. Now press the ground away. Bring the shoulders into depression. And we can stay here. This could be your headstand. Or we can tuck the toes, lift the knees, walk the feet in towards the elbows. We can stay here. This could be our headstand. Or we can play around with shifting the hips back and forth by pressing through the balls of the feet. The feet should float up, but if they don't, you can tuck one knee in towards the chest. Stay here, still playing around to see if that foot will float off the mat. If it doesn't, maybe we can bring both knees in towards the chest. Okay, maybe we stay here for a few breaths, and then we can slowly raise the legs up towards the sky, stacking the bones, ankles over knees, knees over hips, and the hips over the shoulders. We stay here for about 15 breaths. If you can't stay here for 15 breaths, try to stay for 10. You can't do 10, do 5. You can't do 5, do as long as you can. And then we exhale. Lower the legs halfway. Stay here for about 10 breaths. You can't do 10, do 5. You can't do 5, do what you can do. Inhale, raise the legs back up, stacking the bones. And then exhale, lower the legs all the way back down into Balasana. Now, before we come into Balasana, keep the head on the mat just for a moment to allow the neck to settle. You don't want to come up too fast, okay? You might get dizzy or your head may fall off. And once the neck is settled, then we can transfer into Balasana, which is child's pose.